May, we have decided to do a short trip from Auckland to Nelson. So first stop, we stopped at Whakatane, spent the day and the night over there. It's about 3 hours drive from Auckland to Whakatane. There are some amazing sunset photos, as you can see here. And we only stayed there for the night, and then from there we went to Gisborne, Napier, and spent a bit of time in Wellington, and then took the inter-island ferry all the way to Picton. Stayed a bit of in Kaikoura and Hanmer Spring, and back to Nelson, into Wellington again. This is the first time we actually travelled in New Zealand in autumn. Normally we will travel around during summer or sometimes during winter to Queenstown or Taupo, but this is the first time we decided to do a road trip in autumn, and we were quite amazed by the different colour the nature has showed us. Hopefully you will like what I'm showing you as well. While we stayed in Gisborne, we've decided to visit the Eastwoodhill Arboretum in just 30 minutes away from Gisborne. It is the National Arboretum of New Zealand, and it's over 131 hectares and planted in a lot of native trees and a lot of exotic trees and shrubs and plantings from all over the world. But the Arboretum was founded by William Douglas Cook back in 1910. After World War I, Cook returned to New Zealand and dedicated his life to create this giant collection of Northern Hemisphere temperature climate zone trees in New Zealand, a dream that eventually cost all his money. After his health deteriorated in 1960s, he sold his property to Bill Williams, who established this Eastwoodhill Trust Board in 1975 as a charitable trust, donating the Arboretum to the trust to safeguard it for the future generations.
When the Board of Trustees was formed, they created an Act of Parliament in 75. It came with no funding, whereas it was kind of promised before it went in, but because of the way that the legal system works.
Autumn is absolutely the best season to visit the Arboretum. because of the colour. We were a little bit short on time, so we have decided to take the jeep tour, which is worth every second of it because you got all the detailed information about the history of the Arboretum and the information of the trees planted in the Arboretum.